we're joined by Jacory Thomas. We'll go ahead and get started with questions.
Jacory, G-Day coming up this Saturday. What are you excited about playing that game?
All the fans, really. The atmosphere, I like that Georgia-Athens atmosphere. Playing in the stadium will be a little different because we've been playing in front of nobody right now, so I like to see that.
Yeah, I guess one, where have you mostly been working at this spring, and two, just what has it been like with Dan gone and with Malachi gone in that safety room?
I've been playing safety this spring. I guess guys like me and KJ, Zion, he's an older guy, had to step up, take that leadership role, and just come into work every day. You got to replace what we lost.
Yeah, over the 12, 13 practices you guys have had, where do you think you've improved the most, and how have these spring practices helped you?
Wait, say that one more time.
Just how have these spring practices helped you, and where do you think you've improved the most this spring?
I would say just like playing football again, constantly playing football, improvement. I guess my middle field, open field coverage, getting to the middle field, I've improved that a lot this spring because I was mainly man-to-man at the star position. So yeah, I'd say I improved that the most.
Jacory, what has that competition been like in the safety room? Because Coach Smart has come in here a few times and been like, no one's really separated themselves. I mean, it seems like it's kind of been back and forth. What's it been like competing with these other safeties this spring?
I guess I've been competing with other safeties since my freshman year. Like, it's always been competition. We always bring good guys in, lose good guys. So it's always a claw fight when we get in that safety room.
You mentioned Zion. What does he bring to the table? I think like his brother might be a little bit more effective, but what does he do?
Zion's a big physical safety. Zion is about like 6'1", 210. Like, that's a big safety. We need big guys to come down and hit. So yeah, more depth, the more better.
Jacory, what have you seen from a guy like Jalen Morgan going through his first spring as a college football player?
I'll let Coach Smart answer that question.
What can you tell us about Adrian Maddox?
Oh, instinctive, very instinctive. He's freakish athletic. Like, he's very instinctive. I think he's gonna be able to help us this year.
In your time here, you've been able to learn from guys like Christopher Smith, Malachi Starks. What's the biggest thing you're trying to learn from them going into senior year?
Going to senior year, I guess all the football part, the situations, the stuff that because I guess at this age or at this rate right now, it's my last year, so I just need to get more into football, straight football. Like, yes, lifting, running, doing all that is good, but right now it's more like situational stuff for me.
Looking at your time here at Georgia, you're one of the veterans now. What is the biggest difference you feel like in a spring at this point in your career compared to back when you were a freshman and just trying to learn, what it takes?
No difference. We're still at Coach Smart. Coach us hard every day. Coach us hard as long as I'm here. He's been the same every spring, just on our necks.
You didn't play safety in high school at all, did you?
No, sir.
So now you're going to be a senior safety. Or what can you show the NFL? Say, look, I didn't play it, but now I'm good enough. How much have you learned at Georgia to be premier safety?
I guess I played linebacker. I played money backer. I played star, and I played safety. That's 3 positions I played in college so far. And I guess I'll help my NFL, stock and stuff like that. But also in high school, I played running back, receiver, linebacker. I didn't really play safety that much, but I was all over the field.
Yeah, we're gonna get a chance to talk to Jacory Thomas today. What has he brought to this team, and how does he maybe change this wide receiver room?
Deep threat. We have a lot of deep threats this year. We got a lot of big guys like Elias, Noah, Colby, a lot of big guys that go up and get the ball for us. So I'm really excited to see that.
What has stood out to you about Jaden Harris and what he's brought as another veteran that joined you guys this offseason?
Another kid that played football somewhere else, coming here and need to play football. We need as many guys as we can to help us win this game, as many games as possible.
And obviously, this might be your last opportunity to go through G-Day. What are your feelings about that? And, obviously with the current climate with people canceling their spring games, as a player, why do you think that should continue or shouldn't continue?
I guess it's really, you want to see who could play in front of a crowd. You would never really know. You don't want to come out that first game and someone has the pregame jitters or don't know what to do, or they're nervous because there's a crowd out there. So I think G-Day is really a good way for us to know who could play in front of a crowd and who can't.
you're a guy that's stayed at Georgia now for several years. What has kept you at Georgia? What has, got you to stay here, not transfer portal and stick it out?
Every safety that stayed here is going to the league or in the league right now. So I guess that's the biggest factor for me. Stick it through, get your role, and go out there and play, and you'll probably be out there.
KJ was here, talking about, taking on more leadership roles and doing different things. As you have been observing him, what are some examples of ways he's tried to be a better leader?
KJ helps the freshmen a lot. Like, he'll go talk to them, breaking down, just doing everything right, so we can set a good example for everybody that's under us.
Any other questions? All right, thanks, Jacory.
Thanks,
Thanks, Corey.